Welcome to Cat Sara Yoga. I'm Kat and this is Yogalates for your lower back. We're starting sitting, comfortable cross-legged position. You may like to sit up on a yoga block or a cushion to help give your pelvis a lift. Feel your back is really long and tall, maybe close your eyes. Just take a moment to observe your breath. And let your mind connect in with your natural circle of breath. Inhalation followed by exhalation. And as you inhale, shrug your shoulders right up to your ears. And as you exhale, slide them down your back. Repeat a few times. Bring your fingertips down by your sides. And on your inhalation, reaching one arm up. And exhaling down. So we're connected with that circle of breath, inhaling, reaching up, lengthen the side body. Find a pause maybe at the end, at the top of the inhalation, and then the exhalation organically occurs. Inhale, reaching up, a natural pause. Exhaling, floating the hand down, a natural pause, long spine. Inhale up, and exhale down. And this is in your own breath timing. And at the top of the inhalation, we feel that lovely side stretch. You can extend over a little. One more each side. Really good. Come back to the middle, palms to touch. Inhale, reach and lengthen up. Exhale, gentle twist from the base of the spine. Let your hands fall down where they naturally settle, looking up over your back shoulder. Inhale, long and lengthened up. Exhale, other way. Inhale up. Continue with the breath. And drawing everything back to center. Planting your feet on the earth, long lengthened spine, having hands on your shins. We'll do some seated cats. So inhaling, lifting your heart, shining your chest forward, and exhaling as you round. Inhaling, lifting the heart, expose the throat, look up, and exhaling, rounding. Continue with your breath. It can be helpful to sit up on a block. So if you feel that your range of movement is a little limited, try sitting up on a yoga block, a thick book or a cushion. It can help. And as we exhale and we round, notice that you will have a natural engagement occurring of the pelvic floor and the lower abdominal muscles. So see if you can observe that happening as you exhale and you tip backwards on your sit bones here, like this. Exhaling. Naturally, the tummy will draw in towards the spine. Naturally, the pelvic floor will lift. You can give it a little bit of a conscious oomph as well, so you can consciously draw up and in. And in yoga, we call this engagement Mula Bandha, the root block of energy. And in Pilates, it's simply a an engagement of the pelvic floor and the tummy muscles, which we tend to do consciously for Pilates. Whereas in yoga it tends to happen more organically and naturally, but we can do it consciously as well. And so when we find a position like this, a rounding position, and exhale at the same time, it will happen organically. This engagement of the pelvic floor, the drawing in of the tummy. So when we come to do some Pilates exercises later in the class, this is a useful feeling to see if you can recreate consciously. Let's make this the last one. We're warming up our backs, warming up our spines. And then just coming into this mermaid position. Using the strength of your arms to lower yourself down via your side. Roll over onto your back. Give your knees a quick hug in. Have a little rock side to side. Lengthen your sit bones, lengthen your tailbone down towards the foot of the mat. Floating your legs up. Now they don't have to go completely straight. Just kind of let them hang. Feeling grounded into the back of the pelvis. So this is really great for the circulation of your legs. It's going to help to drain away venous blood that may have collected in the feet, lymphatic fluid back into the system. Just feel that weight in the lower back, the back of the pelvis, the back of the hips, sinking, melting into the earth. Feel tension melt away. Turn your palms to face up, shuffle shoulders down the back, inhaling. And just exhale as your head rolls over to one side. Inhale, float head back to center. Exhale, head rolls over to the other side. And inhale, head to center. Continue with your breath. Last round. And bringing your head back to center. Shoulders away from the ears, float your arms up. Just let the arms hang. Feel the weight just sinking into the back of the shoulders. Close your eyes. Feel your weight just melting into your back. Feel the earth supporting you. Bring your hands onto your knees or shins, wherever they just naturally settle. So we're going to do some work for our core. This is also going to help to stretch out the lower back. And when you strengthen the core, you also help to support your back. So strengthening your abdominal muscles helps to relieve back pain. So in a moment, we're going to shorten the distance between the lowest rib at the front of the rib cage and the inner hip bones. And that's the action that I want you to be thinking about, shortening that gap. We are going to be sliding our hands up our legs towards our toes, but don't think about that. Just think about shortening the gap. And you're in fact using the abdominal muscles to push the hands up rather than
pulling up with the fingers rather than trying to reach really far with the fingers, because that will just cause tension in the chest and the shoulders and the neck. So everything is coming from the abdominals. Have your chin slightly tucked in towards the chest, and if you find that in this position your head's kind of tipping back like that, I would suggest placing a cushion or a rolled up towel or a yoga block under the back of your head to help lengthen the back of the neck and bring the chin into this slightly tucked position, like you were holding a tennis ball under your chin. So we inhale, suck the tummy and lift the pelvic floor. As you exhale, close the gap at the front of the body, ribs to hips, and the hands will slide up. Inhale, slowly releasing shoulders and head back down as you release the tummy muscles slowly. So we exhale, tummy sucks in, pelvic floor lifts, ribs slide to hips, sliding the fingers up the legs. Inhaling, lengthening these abdominal muscles to lower back down with control. The lower part of the base of the skull rests on the mat or the block. So you shouldn't feel straining in your neck. Rest if you need to. Don't strain in the neck. Let's keep going. Five. Keep going, keep shortening that gap at the front of the body. 4, 3, 2, 1. You can do it. Last crunch up. Relax back down. Well done. Hug your knees in. For a moment, bring your feet to the floor, arms down by your sides, palms up, shuffle those shoulders down the back. You can let your knees knock together. Inhale, and as you exhale, let your head roll to one side. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, head rolls over the other way. Inhale to center, continue with the breath. One more each side. Really nice. Come back to center. Hug your knees in. Keep your right knee hugged in and stretch your left leg out along the mat, flexing both feet. Relax your belly for now. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into your belly. And then we're going to engage the core. So suck your tummy, lift your pelvic floor and float your left leg off the mat. So you're really using your tummy muscles now. You can feel that. Use your hip flexor muscles to keep your right leg in as you bring your arms down by your sides, palms face in towards the thighs. Feet flexed, ankles flexed, pressing the sole of the foot and the heel away. So imagine shining energy out through the soles. Inhale and exhale as you switch the legs. So really use your tummy muscles, suck the tummy in, lift the pelvic floor. You're working your hip flexor here in the left now too. Inhale and exhale, switch. Inhale here, exhale. Try to keep your lower back working towards the earth. Don't let it arch up. Here's a toughie, you can do it. So we're only moving on the exhalation. If you'd like a little bit more challenge, then you can engage the tummy muscles tuck the chin, slide ribs to hips, shoulders and head curl off the floor. Inhale here, exhale, switch. And let's make this the last one. I'm doing so great. Relax shoulders and head back down. And just for a moment, float here, because we did this on the other side. Well done. Keep that right leg up, tummy drawn in, pelvic floor lifted. Then hug your left knee in and relax the right leg down. Grounding the entire length of the back of the right leg into the earth and breathing into your belly. Really nice. Hug both knees in. Have a full body stretch, stretching long. Point the toes away from the fingers. You can even wiggle your hips side to side. Bring your arms down by your side, bend your knees, give your knees a little hug in, have a little rock side to side. Bring your feet to the floor, have a little bit of distance between the feet. So parallel feet, but maybe kind of the edge of your yoga mat, so a bit wider than hip distance. Arms just relax down by your sides. Inhale and exhale as your knees drift to one side. So you'll feel a stretch in the top hip flexor and quads in the right side as if they've gone to the left. Inhale to center. I may not quite have room here. Exhale. Oh, I'm okay. Over to the side. Inhale to center and exhale. Make this the last round, take your time. Come back to center, give your knees a hug in. So to be more gentle, just roll over onto your side, use the strength of your arms to make your way up to sitting. If you want a bit more challenge, just holding your legs behind the knees, suck the tummy in, lift the pelvic floor, tuck the chin, close the gap at the front of your body, bring your forehead towards your knees, and slowly rock backwards and forwards until you have enough momentum to come up to sitting. Come back to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Take a moment to observe how you feel. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.